Good evening, students. As a part of our certificate course, that is certificate course on financial education, first we'll discuss about the syllabus, what actually we are going to deal with it, and how is it useful. Certificate course does not mean only the course that is related to your subject. Certificate course means understanding and knowing the different things which you do not know, and that things are useful in your day-to-day life. Similarly, commerce students also need to understand a little bit of chemistry. How? Because in our daily life we use different types of chemicals. Even the starting from our spring balance or the weight balance, where we purchase the vegetables, that all related to physics. How commerce students should know about the sciences. Similarly, science students should also know the finance, because finance is not related only to the commerce students. It is related to all the subjects and all the groups, and almost every individual human being needs finance. Why? Because we study for earning. Yes. And when we study for earning, we start earning after the completion of study education. When we start earning, we should know how to manage our finances. We should know how to use that finances and how to plan our future in a better and best way. So in order to make you to learn how practically you have to implement your financial career, or after getting job, when you get settled, how to have your better life, that will be taught in the certificate course. It's all related about practical things. We all work, or we all start earning as soon as we get job. So when you get the job, how to maintain that? So if we just look at here, it's only a brief which I am giving over here. It's not an exam or anything. Only you should learn what actually finance. When you start earning, should not spend all your amount whatever you are earning. You all will be getting nice jobs in IT sector or in government sector, or you'll be starting your own business, or you'll be doing your own work or profession. When you start earning, you should know where to use your resources, or how to use your resources, whatever amount you're earning, how it should be doubled, and how it should get more and more extra income from that income what you're earning. That will be taught here. So if you look at here in the unit 1, we'll be discussing what is finance and why should we know about the finance. That all will come to know in the unit 1. And in the unit 2, financial budgeting, how do you budget or how do you plan your career, that all you'll be learning. Okay, so I'm just stopping the screen share. Why? Because let's have a small discussion. To what extent you understand what is finance? Yes, please, can anyone tell me what is finance? You can unmute and respond. Are you all there? Do you save any amount at your home? Do you get any income from your parents as a pocket money, anything? Yes? Do you get any amount as a pocket money from your parents? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So how much you'll be getting? Means for everyone it will be given, or how it will be given? How do you manage that? How much it will be given? Ali? Yes, please, you can unmute and respond.
Monthly, ma'am.
Monthly. How much you'll receive, ma?
2,000, ma'am.
2,000. Very good. What do you do with that amount?
I
No,
do.
Nothing happened. Please, you can share.
Yeah, whatever I need, I buy it from that. Extra things which I need.
Do you spend total 2,000?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, it's very bad. And you don't have proper financial planning. Anyone else? Do anyone receive any amount? Do you receive any finance, any income, or for your personal things or personal expenses? Do you receive any income? See whether you receive or not. After 3 years or 5 years of after your studies, you will be start earning. When you start earning, because of lack of knowledge and how to maintain that amount, you do not know how to save it. Saving is very, very important. Earning is not important. After earning, saving is important, because have you ever seen IT employees, how much do they receive as income? Any guess?
In lakhs.
In lakhs. And how it will be their lifestyle? Yes, please. How it will be their lifestyle? Can anyone know? Do anyone knows that? What is the lifestyle they lead? Yes or no? See, they receive, as one of your friends said, that they receive in lakhs as their salary. But, and what are the lifestyle they are leading? Almost every IT employee will be having one four-wheeler, one flat, or one independent house. Every weekend they will have some parties. Yes or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, they will enjoy. They will spend amount lavishly. So what happens if suddenly, if you might have observed during the pandemic situation, everything went shut down. No manufacturing, no companies, nothing, and most of the employees have lost their jobs. When they lost their jobs, they could not exist, or they could not survive in the market, or they could not have their daily life. Most of the even educated teachers who were working in private schools, they started selling fruits, vegetables. Why? Because when they are earning, you all might have been come across that also. You might have seen, at least you are the witnessing uh, people during the pandemic situation. Maybe in your some of your family members, or some of your neighbors, or someone else who knows them very well, they might have gone a very financial problems during pandemic situation, isn't it or not? Yes, my dear students, am I right or wrong?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Most of them lost their jobs, and many people who came to cities for livelihood, they left the cities and went back to their native places. They thought better to live in our own villages where we can have something or not, but at least we can live there, we can survive there. But what happened to the cities? Everything was closed. No one is there to provide any employment. When they were earning, they did not have proper planning for their future. So as a student, it's a very, very responsible for everyone, that not only you when you start earning, but even at present also, you can guide your parents, siblings, anyone, whoever is earning. Earning is okay, but to some extent, that's the reason just now I asked, do you receive any amount as personal or pocket amount? Only one student I responded, she received 2,000 and she'll spend it since. So it shouldn't be like that. Only to the extent of at least 30%. At least 30% of your income should be saved. 30% of your income should be saved. That is called savings. You have to save. If you are receiving 2,000 as your pocket money, 2,000 out of that 30% means at least 600 you have to save. For what purpose you have to save? For your future. And if you are saving, it does not mean that whenever you want, you can just withdraw and use. No, you should not done. Should not do that one. So how to save? Okay, maybe presently you are not earning, but when you start earning, where you will wish to invest? Do you invest? What you will do? For example, you're almost 22 students are now presently attending the session. Now I wanted, please, you all can unmute and please respond, okay? If you all are earning and everyone is getting a salary of around 1 lakh, so what you will do with that 1 lakh? Please speak up. Please speak up. Are you going to spend total 1 lakh? Or are you going to save total 1 lakh? What you are going to do? Yes, please. One by one. Yes, Rizwana Sheikh, respond. You have unmuted.
Interest ఇవ్వడం.
Okay, she will be giving for the loans and through which she will earn interest. Okay. Next, Lakshmi, you have unmuted. Yes, next one. Come on, one by one has to respond, ma. It is not a class, it's not a subject. You are learning. This is different from your subject class. Yes, Lakshmi.
నచ్చినవన్నీ కొనుక్కోవడం.
Oh my gosh, she's going to spend totally on whatever she likes to purchase. Okay, next, Haripriya.
I'll invest on land, man.
Okay, on land. How much you are going to invest? Because lands will not get with amount of 1 lakh, and at least it will be, depends on the area, it will be 30 lakhs or more, depends on the area. So how you are going to purchase land? Yes, next. You have to unmute and respond here.
Ma'am, I would like to invest in stock market or mutual funds like that.
Wow, wow, very good. I give a big applause to you, ma. Very good. Being a BSc student, she's telling that she will invest in the stock market. Normally we think stock market is related only to the commerce students. No, it's not like that. Whoever is having enough amount with you can invest in the stock market. Do you have any idea where to invest, in which stocks? Yes.
No, ma'am, actually, I will find out, ma'am, but I am interested in that.
Very good, ma. Very good. Next, anyone?
We can start small business, madam.
Small business. Okay. Next. Only few are responding. How about others? See, here invest, as someone said that they will give as a like loan or lending, and they will collect interest from that. Like finance, we call microfinance or financing. But financing is a very risky thing. Being an educated person, we cannot just give to anyone, and if we give also, collecting is a very big task. Collecting the amount given to other person for finance or interest, it's a very, very risky type of thing, which cannot be learned in 1 day or 1 year or 1 month. It will take some years to understand that process. Then you can go ahead, and collecting is also very tactical and intelligent thing. You have to collect that interest from them, and also principal amount also, as Rizwana said. And coming to Lakshmi, it's very bad, ma. You cannot spend total 1 lakh on the whatever you want to purchase. Maybe 1 month income you can spend 1 lakh, but remaining amount you have to save. So not total. You have
Okay,
to,
ma'am.
yeah, you have to divide it. For example, 20% for like groceries or expenditure that is required for total month, or some 10% for your entertainment, or 30% for your savings, and 10% for your future means, or improvement in your present job or whatever you are doing. So you have to
Yes, ma'am.
classify. You have to divide each amount, and it should not be like that. If you are
Okay.
getting 1 lakh, you should not save total 1 lakh. That is becomes foolishness. And if you are spending total 1 lakh is also not good. You have to see that it should be in some such a way that you should spend similar amount for entertainment as well also for the savings. Savings are very, very essential. As Haripriya said that she'll be purchasing land. Land purchasing cannot be purchased on 1 day. Yes. So how to purchase then? She has to keep somewhere. Am I right? Where she will keep that? As one of our student friends said that she'll invest in the stock market. That is a very, very good thing. Why? Because to invest in stock market, you have to understand which company is doing good. You have to see that, and you have to interact with other people who are already investing in the stock. Few of your friends from second years BBA, they're already invested in the stock market. They are doing that. You can even interact with them. You can start investing. Investing does not mean you have to go for some lakhs or thousands. If you have only one account, which account you need to purchase the shares or securities? Can anyone tell me?
Demat account, ma'am.
Very good. You need Demat account. And do we need any amount to open that account?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Why no?
Ma'am,
Yes, please. Please go ahead.
Abstract free, ma'am. Angel broking also free, ma'am. 5
Yeah,
paisa
yeah,
also free, ma'am.
Yes, very good. See, actually, earlier to post COVID and that thing, we only few banks were providing Demat account where you have to keep minimum of 10,000 to 20,000. But later, we have a various number of brokerage or middleman person companies who are providing free of cost account. Zerodha is the one of the account where you can, without paying any amount, only through your system, you can create or open your Demat account. And whenever you want to invest, it does not take much amount. You can start purchasing even with 1,500 depending on the value of the share. You can just try out. Don't invest too much of amount at a time without knowing anything about the market. Even you can open through phone pay. You can open your Demat account with Paytm also, which are opening the account without 1 rupee also. You can open your accounts. And I don't say that you have to start investing. Just you open the account. When you open the account of Demat account, you'll come to know that, because once you check, you all might be operating phone pay, Google Pay and Paytm. You just check in phone pay and Paytm. There you will have like Demat account once, or investments. If you just open it, you will come across a word called SIP. A word called SIP. SIP means systematic investment planning. Systematic investment planning. So when you do that one, what happens, you can just see, they will display you all the companies or which are listed in the stock market. You can even select that small investment you want to do, because you don't have enough amount. You can just select their small investment. When you select small investment, what happens, they will show only very small number of amount or the value of shares which are of less price where you can invest. And they will show different number of companies or listed in the stock exchange. You can select according to your income. So like that, you can just start investing. If you think that if I invest in share market or stock market, I may get losses because I do not know anything. Am I right? Most of them we think, even I also think that if I invest in stock market, I may lose all my amount. So what we have to, instead of going for shares and securities, we can go for a called mutual funds. You all might have heard mutual funds. Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What is mutual funds then? What do you understand by mutual fund, the term? Yes. See, this is also one type of fund. For example, you have a basket. You are having 100 eggs with you. If you keep all the eggs in the one basket, if the basket suddenly falls down, what happens? What happens to all the eggs? Yes, please. If you are having 100 eggs in the one basket and the basket suddenly fallen down, what happens to the eggs?
Broken, ma'am.
Yeah, all eggs will get broken or all eggs gets damaged. So to escape from the damage, that basket is nothing but the share market. When you invest your shares in the share market, and if you are only investing in the shares and securities without having proper knowledge, because you have to read the business newspaper, you have to go through which company is performing well, which company shares are raising, which company shares are coming down. When you read the newspaper, you will come to know that how share market is working. So that basket is nothing but shares. Shares means it's a loss. It may happen anything at any time. Immediately with 1 minute, all your shares value may increase. Immediately in the next second, all the shares value may decrease. You may get a loss also sometimes. So in order to escape from that, for example, instead of keeping all eggs in one basket, if you are given 5 baskets, what you will do with that eggs then? If I've given 5 baskets, yeah, very good. You'll keep 20 eggs in each basket. For example, I given 5 baskets and you kept all 20 eggs in 5 baskets. One basket has fallen down. What happens to the remaining baskets?
They will be saved.
Very good. Excellent, Shirin. The remaining X will be saved. That is nothing but mutual funds or systematic investment planning, or SIP we call. So in mutual funds, it's not like that you'll be investing only in one shares. You'll be investing in 5 types of things. If one shares are getting lost, remaining you will be getting benefited. So whenever you're starting first time investment, I suggest please invest in mutual funds or SIP. You have to opt. Where you have to opt? You have to opt SIP. You have to opt SIP. And apart from this, that is about savings. That is one savings I said, that is securities or shares and mutual funds. So before going to the next thing, I wanted to put some information to you all. Okay. See, for example, many of the people nowadays, they're enjoying the life rather than thinking about the future. And if you see, every person who started earning, he or she will be having, mostly IT people or any private employee, they will be having 2 credit cards, 3 bank accounts, they'll be having 4-wheeler, all things. So do they are getting the same type of income, how they are enjoying their life? Is it so? Whatever the life they are enjoying lavishly, are they getting income of same thing? Are you able to understand my point? Whatever the lifestyle that has been followed by the people nowadays, they are more dependent on credit basis. Their earnings are different, but they are taking more and more loans from the bank, like home loan, personal loan, car loan, even furniture loan, mobile phone loan, credit card bills. So what is happening? If they are not having proper financial planning and financial education, lack of all these things, they are stuck in the crisis of overdraft, or they're stuck in the crisis of financial scarcity. For example, if a person is earning 1 lakh, compulsorily 30% should be kept as safe income for the future. Either it may be in the form of gold, or it may be in the form of securities or share market, or in the form of some fixed deposit or something else. But rather than that, nowadays people are spending, they are not thinking about saving. If their income is 1 lakh, their EMIs will be 1.5 lakh. So what is happening at the end of the day? They are stuck in the financial problem, and sometimes that is leading to the suicides and something else. You might have seen the newspapers. One IT person has went through emotional crisis, means emotional instability, and he went for the suicide. So all these cases are happening because of not having proper financial planning. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So today we have only discussed about saving, and everyone should have proper
Mutual
financial planning. Okay. So, and next class we will think about, should we go for borrowings or should we have any assets? So the students who are from science background, they may not be knowing about what is asset. They may not be knowing about what is liability. Normally, commerce students might have been studied about only assets and liabilities in the viewpoint of subject. But in reality, in our daily life, what is asset? In our daily life, what is liability? That all has to be known. How to accumulate the assets? Assets means the things which we possess, we own it. Yes, so that all we will discuss in the tomorrow class. Okay.
Okay,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am.
Yeah, please wait a second.